over here at the McKittrick Canyon trail. This is in the Guadalupe Mountains National Park, and I'm about to start hiking here. Looks like we don't have too many people out here today. But it's a beautiful day, and excited to hike this trail. McKittrick Canyon trail is going to be kind of going through a canyon, and I would like to make it at least Pratt cabin, if not a little further. Looks like we have about 4.6 miles round trip. Should be a relatively easy hike. So I think we're going to be hiking here and then making our way all the way there to Pratt cabin. We'll see if I make it further or not. Well, we have a beautiful day to hike today. I'd say the temperature is somewhere up in around 75, 72. So perfect for hiking today. It's comfortable. Just a little bit of a breeze, but very little. And we're mid-October now. A little bit past October 22nd today. And when you go on the National Park website, they recommend this hike from October 15th through November 15th, or anyways mid-October through mid-November, because there's so many trees that change color right about now. So I'm hoping to see a lot of color, a lot of beautiful colors in the trees and the leaves today. You can hear a bird singing its song up there. So peaceful here today. These trees have such a beautiful red color. This is the second time that I'm crossing the river here. First time it was just a dry river, but now at this location, or at this point, there's some water running here, which is really neat. Crystal clear water. So neat how at certain points of the river there's no water, it's all dry. The water's down below flowing. And then like in this spot here, you have other areas where it comes out of the ground and flows for a while. Completely pure, crystal clear water. That is so neat. I'd love to be out here on a day after it's rained really good. I'd be curious to see how much water there would be. from that river. The farther you get along in this trail, the bigger the trees and plants get, the greener. It's so neat how there's so much life down here in these valleys, even though, you know, these mountains are technically in the desert. It's getting prettier and prettier with all these beautiful plants. There's the first plant that I'm noticing that has a different orange color. So I'm hoping to see some more of that. Well, this cactus is sure creating a nice little arch here above our trail. There you can see huge mountains in the background, and we're headed that way. I'm just a little bit past the Pratt cabin, and it seems like the further you get in on this trail, the bigger the trees become. And I've also noticed just different types of trees and plants that you see when you come further in. So it's real pretty here. from headquarters to the Grotto Hunterline cabin. It said it was 6.8 miles round trip, and I think we're getting close. I haven't seen a sign that says how far it is to there, but we'll see if we get here in the next few minutes. So I believe this is the Grotto. This is really neat. This is a huge rock. You can actually kind of get in underneath here, and it cools down. Look at all these nice picnic tables they've made here out of rock. Very neat. You don't see things like this every day. And this is my halfway mark, so I think it's time that we start heading back. Going back exactly the same way we came. These big pine trees sure give off a pretty smell. When you're walking this trail here in McKittrick Canyon, and all these trees down here in this area sure is a nice smell when you're walking here. Much of these trails here at McKittrick Canyon are very well kept up, very well maintained, and easy to hike. At times you're walking through, crossing the river, which at those points then you have bigger rocks to walk over or step over, but for the most part the trails are nice and flat and just enjoyable to hike. This is a beautiful tree. Wouldn't mind having this thing in my backyard. I'm not sure if you can see it, but way over there, there's these caves in the rock. I would be so curious what would be in there. We're at 3:42 right now in the afternoon. It definitely has warmed up quite a bit. I'd say it's probably around mid-80s right now. 85 maybe. So it is quite warm, but there isn't much of a breeze. Overall, this is a pretty long hike. I didn't expect to get as tired as I did, or as I am. But I haven't hiked in quite a while either. So if you've ever hiked the Guadalupe Peak, which is not too far from here, that one is a challenging hike because you climb so much in elevation. This one is very mild compared to that, but I'm still finding myself pretty tired, at least my legs. I can already see the visitor center up ahead, probably a good mile to mile and a half, so getting closer to finishing this one up. Well, we're nearing the finish line. It's been a good hike, good workout for the day, and perfect weather. Thankful for that.